This is the last episode.
Now we go. Where do I go now?
Isn't that Aerosmith? Guns N' Roses?
No, I was doing a bad Can't I Joe.
Oh, you didn't even do it right. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Wait, I have something. Wait.
Is that Cotton Eye Joe coming into the studio?
Worth it. All right.
What's the washboard instrument?
Washboard.
Is it just called the washboard?
I don't know, man. I don't think it has a technical name.
You've never went into studio and a band brings out the fucking washboard?
Yeah, I haven't. That hasn't happened yet.
Shit?
That hasn't happened yet.
I want a hip hop song that isn't country hip hop. I want a hip hop song that samples a fucking washboard.
That'd be cool.
I want it. We've had banjos, harmonicas. There was a really fucking dope like banjo solo on a Lupe Fiasco song years ago.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the song starts with just like a banjo solo for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, Lupe Fiasco. That makes
It's
sense.
fucking tight.
Hey guys, this is the last episode podcast. My name is, and this is a podcast where we talk about nerd shit sometimes.
We talk about how I had my life flash before my eyes on the way here.
Why? What happened?
Because I have to drive a vehicle to get to the recording studio.
Yeah.
And
Fieldstone Studios.
you know how when you drive, you're like, hey, things that are not cars, can you not get in the street and in my way when I'm going 60 miles an hour in
Like
a giant
people?
metal vehicle, like people.
Mm-hmm.
I was very close to murdering 2 birds with my car. And I thought I did. And I felt 10 emotions in 3 seconds. And it was not a good way to start my day.
Fair.
Because I was like on my way like doing errands and shit. And I was like, oh, did I just kill 2 birds for no reason? Oh no. Oh wait, they're fine. Fuck those birds. I'm so sorry. It was all like in 3 seconds. I'm like, oh my God. It's a horrible way to wake up.
Wow.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. You should have just.
Luckily they were alive. I didn't check the front of my car, but I didn't hear any blood splatter. So I assumed they're alive and doing okay. And
What you should have done is you should have gotten out a gun and shoot him in the face.
I don't own a gun.
I don't know, man.
And I'd never buy an airsoft gun.
You should buy a soft air gun. I don't know why that's a funny.
So like a potato launcher?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Or like a t-shirt cannon?
Yeah.
Which I found out because I...
No, so you remember those things from the early 2000s? The like giant Mega Buster thing that you put on your hand and then
What the fuck are you talking about, giant Mega Buster?
No, you'll know what I'm talking about. It looks like a Mega Buster that you put on your hand and then your other hand goes in and there's like a pull rope thing and you pull it back and when you let go it shoots out a bunch of fucking air.
What the fuck are you talking
Do
about?
you not know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
It looks like a giant Mega Buster. Let me just repeat everything I said. No,
It'll come to me like an epiphany. Like
it's like an air cannon. Literally all it is like
But it's like string and it's like spring operated?
Yeah. And you pull it back and then you let go and it just shoots out a bunch of air.
See, I had sock and boppers and I almost fucking killed my cousin. That's what
People
I
who
had.
are listening to this know exactly what I'm talking
I don't
about.
know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, that's because you're dumb.
I wanted moon shoes. I never got them.
Moon shoes.
I wanted a fucking pogo stick and my mom was like, you need your teeth. And I'm like, you're right. And I never got a pogo stick.
So I found out, remember those like, okay, there are these like bubble things that were around when we were kids.
Bubbles.
No.
The monkey.
No. The lid. They're like really thick bubbles that you could blow that you could literally hold and like fuck around with. Like you would.
Like a fushigi?
I don't know.
You remember fushigis though, right?
No.
You don't know fushigi?
No.
The thing where you trick people into like letting it's a thing that you trick people into thinking that like you're letting a metal ball float in midair.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember fushigi?
Yeah.
Fucking Weird Al did a fushigi thing for a music video.
I remember that.
I was like,
thing.
fuck yeah, Weird Al. No, he did that. He did a fake fushigi with a big soup ladle in his sleeve.
Oh, nice.
And it was very good.
Yeah, I remember this. I
love you, Weird Al.
No,
I went to meet you and shake
it
your
was
hand.
literally like the really, really thin straw that you would put into like this.
So it's just a really big bubble blower, but just thin.
Well, the bubble blower itself was literally just like a straw. Like it was like literally just like a thin straw, and then like the actual bubbles that came out were like thick, like plastic.
Don't say it like that, please.
Plastic.
So
And
could you? So
you
could
could literally like hold
So
it.
could you make a bubble buddy and then fuck it?
Yes. So you don't remember this?
Give it a little hat. No.
It smelled really bad.
Well,
Okay.
bubble sub always smelled like the worst thing ever.
No, this thing smelled like poisonous gas, and I found out recently there's a reason
smelled
why.
like mustard gas.
No,
That's
here's the
where they
thing.
put it.
There's a reason why it smelled like poisonous gas. Is because it was.
Yeah.
It was, and the reason why we don't see them anymore is because they were poisoned. And so I remember playing with those a lot as a kid.
That explains a lot about you
And I
now.
will probably have cancer in about 30 years because
Sick,
of it.
dude.
Yeah, dude. So cool.
You're gonna see that company doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the real American way.
Hell yeah, dude. Capitalism wins.
We're giving kids bubble cancer.
Bubble cancer. My favorite kind of cancer.
So I have a status ailment in Final Fantasy.
Cancer cards. Collect them all.
Yeah, like the tarots.
Yeah.
If you're a cancer, don't at me because we're on Twitter right now in this conversation.
What the fuck are you talking about now?
There's people who are into signs or whatever.
Oh, I know so many people that are into like astrology stuff.
Why is it mainly women?
Yeah,
Answer me, riddle me this, Batman. Why do I see this and observe this now?
Because women are dumb. I'm kidding.
Nope, that's it. You said that was the truth. There was not even a second of like, maybe. Not even like a no.
That
was too real.
I'm kidding right after. Like right after.
You
There
should,
was no gap.
you should just do like people where they go no homo before you say anything offensive. Like, no racism, but black people. And then say whatever the fuck you're going to say.
Look, I'm not sexist, but women are dumb.
I'm not gay, but wieners, dude.
Look, I love women. My mom's a woman. I'm half woman, for God's sake.
Oh, God. Please don't ever. I've seen that happen before where somebody really deadass said that.
No, I love saying that because it's a really good
like,
argument.
bro, I'm basically half woman anyways.
Yeah. I came out of a woman, dude. Like, come on.
I came to race. I had a black teacher and I didn't kill him.
I'm not racist. I met a black guy once and I didn't murder him in the streets.
I had a taco. I didn't burn the place down.
Yes.
I didn't burn down a fucking Taco Bell.
Taco Bell? Why Taco?
Because the joke is that it's not real Mexican food. It's owned by and run by white people.
Oh,
that's the joke.
I love Taco Bell, dude.
Taco Bell's pretty okay.
Taco Bell's pretty, sometimes good, and usually is.
Yeah, because what's tastier than chemicals?
Dude, I've said multiple times. This is a long-running joke of mine.
That wasn't a joke. That's the thing. You can't beat chemicals designed to hit every orgasm center of your tongue.
Yeah, no. Here's my thing.
Every G spot of your tongue is manufactured for fast food. So you go, oh, so hungry, and you eat more of it.
My long-running joke is that Taco Bell could easily be horse meat, but if it is horse meat, all it means is I like horse meat.
I would be down to eat horse meat. I don't really care what the meat is from, as long as it's not people.
That's more offensive than me saying women are dumb.
Excuse me? So you're saying if I said, hey, do you want to try this like crocodile jerky or whatever the fuck, you wouldn't
That's different than horse. People like horse.
I like crocodile. I would still eat one.
Yeah.
I like deer. I like rabbit. I'd still would like to try them. Have you ever held a rabbit in your hands?
I have.
They're fucking adorable. I would still eat one. Although, you know what? As a lie, fuck deer. Deer suck.
Me?
You ever been around a wild deer?
No.
The Louis C.K. joke applies. They're fucking atrocious animals to be around.
I don't remember.
They're cats, but they're louder and they shit everywhere. Fuck deer. Fuck Steve Harvey. I'll get that in every podcast. Raccoons are okay. I would not eat raccoons.
I like raccoons because they have hands.
I like them because they're fat.
Yeah, they got hands.
Shout out to that viral video that everyone saw this week for some reason of that raccoon, everyone not going to his pool party.
I don't.
That went viral this week for some reason.
That's like an old video.
I know, but it went viral because it's the YouTube thing of like, I'm gonna show everyone this video this week.
Oh, okay, from a video from 9 years ago. I love getting. I love
that video had a sequel to that video made me feel very sad.
Yeah, I don't understand the YouTube algorithm, and neither does anyone. And this is not a.
It's not a joke.
This is not a hot take. This is just a
Skynet
simple
is real. And it will show you things like a raccoon getting sad that his friends didn't show up to his pool party.
Like, what is it? Like a couple months ago, everyone, for some reason, I'm sure you got this too, everyone got linked to MKBHD's first ever video.
Yeah, that's happening still to me right now, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening. All right, guys. This
it looks like he's like 11 years old in that video.
He is. He is like 11 years old.
I thought he was like 15 or something in that. He looks like a baby.
I love MKBHD. He is my favorite tech YouTuber.
He has like an even smaller head.
Yeah, he's like my favorite tech YouTuber for sure.
He's the only one that I've ever watched.
Because he's actually good and entertaining and also like, I don't know.
He gets in, he gets out, and that's it.
He also has like the highest quality video. He records on fucking red cameras because he can.
That YouTube can't even like process correctly.
No, not at all.
Because YouTube was like, you have a 1080p video, huh? Compresses that shit to like half.
Yeah. Oh, you have a 4K video? I don't know what that is.
What's 4K? We do 4K. No, we don't.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to like plug in my laptop and it's at 34% and it will die by the end of this podcast. Keep talking. I'm not going to press pause.
We're not talking about 4K. Have you ever seen, can you tell the difference between like a 4K monitor and 1080p to you? Do you actually give a shit about that kind of stuff now?
I don't give a shit, but I can tell the difference.
Because I don't really care. 4K is getting cheaper, but I don't really care too much at the moment.
I'm still using my PC with a 1080p 75 hertz, but for some of my games.
Well, isn't it hard to get a 4K monitor that runs at like a good refresh rate?
It's hard to get 4K that runs anything above 60.
Right. Isn't
But
that,
here's
why
my thing.
isn't that why they're still like kind of expensive for monitors?
I think it's still. I think for most people, like for at least your games and stuff like that, like
gamers.
Hashtag gamers. I think it's better. At least for me, I'd rather play on the 1080p monitor at the highest settings than 4K with low settings.
Yeah.
Because it's like cool. I could see all of these pixels really sharply. I can see all these all 2 of these polygons in the sharpest quality possible. Like that's not what I want. I don't want to see the jank better, and that's what 4K does at the moment.
You don't want to see how we're still struggling to do grass in modern video games.
Grass is getting
And
pretty
trees. It's getting good, but don't look at it too close.
I'm trying to think what
Don't
game,
look below the blades that they make.
trying to think what game has really good grass.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild
It kills your frame rate.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild has pretty good grass.
It's not good. It's just simple.
It's nice.
It's just simple.
Division 2 has pretty good grass, but Division 2 has,
It's got good weed.
it does. Hey guys, it's 421.
You know it. Happy birthday, Snoop Dogg. No, fuck that. Happy Easter, Xbox.
What?
Do you not know this video
No.
of Usher on Microsoft's channel on YouTube going, Happy Easter, Xbox? And the
No.
video ends. Please, if you've not seen this somehow, everyone listening to the podcast, pause this shit and go watch it right now.
That's funny.
It is my thing. I watch it every year.
Cool.
Because why does this exist?
I don't know, man. All right, let's talk about some stuff. I want to start with Cuphead. With
Don't
Cuphead.
say it like that. Don't
Cuphead.
disgrace this game with your tongue.
So, Cuphead is a video game that was made by 2 guys, and it took them 6 years to make.
Well,
and
it
they sold their
was
house.
made by 2 guys at first, but it's like a whole
I know.
studio. It's like
Well,
M
Well, I know, but I'm saying
something.
like, oh, what the fucking podcast, whatever. Yeah, Cuphead, it's good. Fuck it, it came out on the Switch. What was it like this Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, this last Thursday, and both of us have been playing it. I'm assuming you got it that day.
I got it that day. And
Yeah,
like,
same.
Oh, fuck everything. I'm gonna spend my free time doing this shit.
Yeah, I
instead.
bought it that night before, so I can pre-download it. So that way, as soon as I woke up, I could just play. Because I was gonna buy it anyway, so why not? And I did, and we're both around the same part. You're a little bit farther
I'm much further ahead.
well, we're both in the second world, but
I'm like halfway through World 2.
yeah, I've just got there. So,
I'm stuck fighting the roller coaster clown.
Okay. Yeah, that game's fucking fun. It's hard as shit, and I refuse to do anything in simple. I'm only doing on the regular difficulty because fuck everything
Does
else.
simple just give you more health?
I don't know.
Or more
I
damage?
have no idea. I haven't even tried it because I want to get good at this game.
I get mad on it. I've only gotten like if I go anything lower than a B, I'll be very upset.
I've gotten
I've gotten mostly A's.
yeah, I've gotten some C's. I'll
Well,
I
A's
might
and
go
A
back.
minuses.
I don't know.
Because there's A plus, which I have not gotten yet.
I've not gotten a single. Wait, no, I lied. I did get an A plus. I don't know. Oh, it was a level that like it was a boss that I don't remember which one, but I don't know. You know, I died 25.
How do you not remember them? They're all so memorable.
Well, I don't
Was
remember.
it the frog?
I don't remember which one.
Was it
this,
the bird?
Well, I don't remember which one this specific thing happened to.
Was it the
me.
genie?
Uh,
The abs?
I don't know which one it was, but I did get an
The
A
flower
plus.
that dances and gets real
I
angry?
did get hit once. I got every single
That
parry.
fight fucking owns.
Which
That's
one?
when that game went from good to amazing.
Which one?
The flower fight when you get to him.
Oh my god, that firefight was so good.
Where I'm like,
You know
oh, this
what?
is what I was looking
It
for.
might have been that one. I think it was that one where it took me forever to beat, and then when I did, somehow I didn't get hit once. I got every parry, and whatever the criteria is to get A plus. And I got
It's time letting your super go to full meter, not getting any hits, getting 3 parries, and no damage.
yeah.
Get an A
And then
plus.
if you're doing a run and gun, it's getting every coin.
it's getting every coin and also parries matter,
Yeah, that's what.
which is why I haven't gotten any on them because I'm like I just want to speed through the level and then I don't get any parries because I'm just beating the level.
Yeah, it's still sometimes.
You can skip the run and gun in the first world, by the way, because I did that. I skipped it.
I love the run and guns.
I don't like them as much as the bosses, so I was like, I'll go back to this later. I'll just do the bosses, and I'm like, oh, no, you can just go to the next world if you want to. And I was like, I'll just do that.
Yeah, I
And then I
like
went
the,
back and then beat it later.
yeah, I like the run and guns a lot.
They're not what I want because I don't like the running guns because your size on the screen with those levels isn't as fun compared to how big you are and the bosses and how quick you have to be.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Also, Invincible Dash is broken. I'll never take it off.
Yeah, same.
I don't know what replaces it, but I will never take it off.
Yeah, same.
Because literally, why?
Yeah.
I figured out how to land it and like how to reverse your momentum when you're in the middle of the dash. So why would I ever change it now?
Yeah, it's really good. What are your favorite weapons?
I like them all. The best one is the short range high damage.
The three one, or
Yeah, it has a terrible super, but it's the one that's red. That's like a bunch
yeah,
of triangles.
that is the best one.
And I've actually been fucking with the one that's essentially the marble that lobs.
I haven't used.
I've
that
gotten
one
used to it and I like it.
Right now, my loadout right now, and I'll probably change it.
It's those two. It's like the long range lobbing one and the short range red one.
Yeah, the short range one I have as my second. My primary right now, and like I said, I'll probably change this soon, is the long range one where you don't have to aim.
I will never use that one.
I like it.
I will never use it.
It helps.
Because if I'm not being able to aim in the air, then I know I'm not beating the boss correctly, so I'd never use it.
Oh.
Because I'm going to able everything. So why would I ever get used to a crutch weapon that kills slower?
I don't know.
If it doesn't kill fast, then why would the
way I
efficient? Then I would never.
The way
use
I like using it is when I'm running when a boss.
Oh yeah, I know what it's used for, but I would never do that.
Yeah, when I'm running away, like if I'm facing the other way, I use it, and then when I'm facing forward, I use the 3.
Yeah. Because I have invincible dash, I can just dash into the enemy or just stay close all the time.
Because my thing is that like this way it keeps it to where there's constant damage happening to the boss. That way,
if you're not beating a boss in under 3 minutes, then you're not doing it efficiently. So
no, I'm still doing it.
So that's the way I'm playing the game.
Fair enough.
I'm going for efficiency and rank.
Fair enough.
But if I'm like, I took damage in the first 5 seconds, restart.
I'm just having fun.
Because the load times are nothing.
Well, for restarts, like
that's what matters.
Yeah. That is what matters.
I spent a lot of time on that frog boss.
Frog boss.
The one where it's the twins.
I'm sorry.
It's the two frogs.
Oh yeah.
The short and the tall one.
Oh my god, that one was frustrating.
Visually, that one was really fun.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about the slot machine shit, and I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, that slot machine shit was fucking frustrating, but it was good.
So much fun.
It was yeah.
Because then the fight's really easy until the end. It's really easy.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
It's a cakewalk.
And then the end is like once you, I don't know how I got that one, but there's something that's the thing about these.
Because no matter what, even if you like cheese out, because you can cheese out certain phases by just doing a lot of damage, you can make them advance a lot quicker. You have to go through all 3 of the rotations to beat the last phase, as far as I've been able to see.
Yeah.
Which I think they do for all the bosses because all their last phases are the longest. Which is why the genie one is so much fun.
Yes. Wait. Genie.
The genie when it's the airplane level.
Oh yeah. I don't like the airplane levels.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've only did that one.
Because they're bullet hells.
Yeah, you like bullet hells.
I like bullet hells.
I'm not too big of a fan.
Those would be a lot less fun if they didn't put the idea of like you can make yourself smaller.
Yeah, it's cool.
You have to use that more than you think you do. It is a lot better than you give it credit for not taking damage.
Well, my
hitbox is so small.
Yeah, I had to get used to
that because I don't play bullet hells where you get small.
I have no criticism about this game. I still like those levels. Those are my least favorite parts though. Like if you're to do this,
that bird fight's so fucking tight in the second world.
I haven't gotten there yet.
It's so good. It's so hard.
Yeah, they're all.
And then it becomes a cakewalk.
They're all pretty hard. It's good.
I wouldn't even call them hard. I just call them challenging.
Yeah, they're fair. They're all fair. They have gotten the perfect.
I found no BS yet. I've heard there's BS in a fight that involves like a bee.
Oh,
but I haven't gotten there yet.
Isn't that like World 3 or something?
That's probably like I've heard there's a BS with like one fight that's like a bee, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, whatever.
Oh, that clown fight's a motherfucker. I hate that clown because he laughs at me. Fuck him.
Guys, this is a good game. It's hard to talk about this game too much because I don't want to spoil too much.
Because it's all gameplay.
It's all gameplay, yeah.
And all of its phases, they're like, oh shit, what is happening now?
Yeah. It's the art style's awesome.
Watching the game move is enough for the $20 for me.
Watching the game move and listening to the sounds that it makes are perfect. And then also it feels good to play. It is a I don't know, perfect flavor. I don't know. I have no criticisms with this so far. Like
I can't be mad at a game that I dreamed up when I was like 6.
Yeah, it's hard to say perfect, but so far
the criticism is that I couldn't play it sooner.
Yeah. But I also don't mind because Microsoft did save their lives, and so I don't mind them having
one of the few times in this room I'm like, I don't care about console exclusivity because I let the game exist.
Yeah. So thank you, Microsoft, for letting these people live.
Thanks, Phil Spencer.
Thank you, Spencer.
Happy birthday. Happy Easter, Xbox.
Happy Easter, Xbox. It is Easter today as we record this, by the way. So
Jesus came back and he dabbed on the haters.
I saw a tweet from one of my favorite accounts
one of your favorite Christians.
My favorite account, which is at Becca Degu. She has no followers. Go follow her. She's fucking hilarious.
Is Degu her real last name?
No. Actually, here's how I found her. She is a what's it called? Like a, how do I describe? A fan of the Valley Folk that the Valley Folk know. Kind of.
Oh, like, a community member.
Yes, a community member of the Valley Folk. And she is always around and she's fucking hilarious. And yeah, what is it? Yeah, Becca Degu. Where is it? Where's the fucking it was a hat that she tweeted out and it was clap twice if you miss Jesus.
Is that based on like a real hat? Is that a real fucking hat?
I think it
looks
Photoshop.
Really bad photo quality, so I don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah, it's really bad photo quality, so it's hard to tell.
Like a JPEG went to a PNG, then went to a PNG back to a JPEG. Look, I know what a JPEG is.
I'm going through her Twitter now trying to find more funny stuff. But
no, fuck, that's not
Yeah,
content.
it's not-
They
I know
can't
it's
see
not,
the
it's
screen.
not. I'm just
Fuck
reading.
off.
I'm just reading fucking.
Moving on. I'm not fucking reading tweets for an hour.
No, whatever. Go follow that person. All right, Cuphead, go buy it. $20. There's no reason for you not to buy it. If you like video games, buy Cuphead. There you go. If you like video games and/or art. All right, let's talk about fucking the PlayStation 5 possibly, but it won't be called that.
The next Sony console.
The next Sony console. So it's confirmed details of the specs. Everything else is
Straight
rumors.
from Mark Cerny himself.
Yeah.
Which is fascinating.
Only, by the way, just for everyone who knows or everyone to know who's looking up stuff about it, only the specs are confirmed. So everything else is rumors. So like the people think like release date or price or like controller shit.
Speculation from like within the industry.
Yeah, everything else is rumors. The only thing that is totally confirmed are these. I will be reading them now. Whatever. The CPU, which is a AMD chip based on Ryzen, 8 cores.
Which from what I understand, like isn't released until the end of this year publicly.
That specific one, I don't think so.
I think it's what I heard.
7 nanometers Zen 2. I don't think it's a thing yet, but it seems cool. I like Ryzen. Ryzen makes good shit. AMD, or let me rephrase it. AMD is good. AMD makes good shit. The Ryzen stuff is good. The GPU, this is probably the most interesting one, is a custom AMD Navi GPU that supports ray tracing. Yeah,
which is a weird thing that I read. I was like, ray tracing on console, huh?
Well, the RTX stuff was NVIDIA first, and so this is AMD's dipping their toes into ray tracing. And it's funny that the first thing we're hearing about the AMD's ray tracing is for
a console.
Yeah, it's very fascinating. If you guys don't know what ray tracing is, Digital Foundry makes a really good video about it. Also, Digital Foundry makes good videos about fucking everything. So go watch their video about it. Pretty much the way it works is it's a completely different way to actually draw polygons on the screen, and the way the way it works is usually you have, before ray tracing, you would have the GPU create polygons, and then you would simulate a light source, and then it would assume how the light particles would fill in the space after the fact. This is kind of reverse. It's really weird. It starts with like light, and then it creates the polygons off of like what the light would actually, and how the lights would reflect.
It's meant to simulate real light better.
Yeah.
But the issue with ray tracing even still is that, one, to do it correctly and to actually show off what ray tracing can do at the moment, you need a thick PC.
Yes.
Like $3,000 of tech or some bullshit.
Probably like $2,000. Well,
maybe now.
Yeah.
But when it was announced, that card alone was like fucking insane when it launched.
It was like $1,800.
Yeah, that's why I said like $3,000, because you need the computer to begin with to fucking shove that thing in there. And even then, when it runs, it's still like a toll in performance to get it to run at 60.
It literally cuts your performance in half.
Yeah, like it's just for fancy.
Yeah.
So performance-wise, it doesn't help because it's so new.
Yeah.
That at the moment, like even for if you're building it for PC and you want to be on the cutting edge, you don't build for ray tracing. It's too new. It is way too new.
Yeah. You have to have like 3 ray trace, like RTX, whatever.
So I'm really curious what this ray tracing means for a console hardware.
Yeah. The fact that AMD is starting with a console with this.
PCs can't do them with performance correctly, but they're trying to push to have modern consoles, Microsoft and Sony, more to push for consoles to match more up to PC performance.
Yeah, which is
to get things to run it real.
Well, that's why consoles nowadays are literally being made.
Actually getting real 4K.
Well, consoles are actually being made with PC hardware.
Because like Xbox One Pro runs, I think, mostly 4K.
Xbox One X, yeah. No, it runs really well.
X, actually can run at 4K
correctly. It runs well, yeah.
PS4 Pro is like kind of 4K.
It's more like up-reses to 4K.
It's up-resing to 4K. It's like not true. It's like a half
There are some games that run native with 4K. I think like the Spider-Man game runs native.
I think Spider-Man and God of War does.
God of War. Everything else I don't know.
There
are a couple more.
I think God of War runs at fake 4K.
No, God of War runs legit.
Does it run legit 4K?
Yeah.
Is that why the thing screams even on PS4 Pros?
Yes.
Like that makes the console fucking die?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the PS4 Pro, it's fine. Xbox One X is the better. If you're talking about pure like
performance
specs, yeah. Xbox One X is the best.
Which is why I was more curious to see about ray tracing on like Xbox's new console.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one too. But the fact that
we won't know until E3.
Yeah. No, not at all. Yeah. And everything else is
like not even 3 months away, which is fucking crazy to think about.
I feel like we just talked about E3. Like this year went by so fucking fast.
When you follow E3 like how you have for me my whole life, that's what E3 feels like.
There's this constant talk about it.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, it's how it is. Well, you follow technology that is not video games.
You're right. There's always
That's how it always is.
There's always shit, yeah.
Because nothing in technology is ever a secret anymore. Not even for companies like Apple.
No, yeah.
So it's always on the talk for people who are into this shit.
Yeah, you're right.
If Apple can't keep secrets, fucking no one can keep secrets.
Yeah, and then there's other stuff too that doesn't seem to like they talk about the audio. It's gonna have like a 3D audio that Mark Sony believes will be dramatically different. It probably won't. It's just more audio. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Like I care about audio, but it's like it's hard to. I don't know. Audio tech is not the most interesting thing.
It's not sexy.
No, and even for me, and I'm an audio engineer.
Who studied that shit? It's not that sexy. Audio is
no.
not sexy.
I mean, it's like I like gear.
Audio effects are sexy. Audio and the way it works, and
it's more like the whatever. This specific thing isn't as I like gear, like specific pieces of gear. This isn't that. This is just like technology of how the audio will be processed.
It's what lets the audio go.
Yeah,
nothing makes the audio that sound good.
The PS5, whatever, it will have an SSD, which is
an actual big deal.
Well, and the new thing is that it's using the new PCIe 4.0 connection,
which is a fucking massive deal for the PS4.
So Sony gave the example of a 0.8 second loading time compared to 15 seconds when tested on Spider-Man. Yeah, so 0.8 from 15. That's fucking insane.
One of the biggest criticisms of that Spider-Man game, because it was, hey, that game looks great on a base PS4. I played it. It runs really well. Man, some of the loading times for fast travel were like they were long. Like they weren't bad, but they were long enough that I didn't use fast travel.
Well, also it's Spider-Man. Why use fast travel to swing?
So, yes, and also, but sometimes like the map is big enough. Where I'm like, I want to go from when I'm like, you know what? Instead of spending 12 seconds doing nothing, because I'm a modern video gamer, I will just spend 2 minutes doing something active instead.
Yes.
But if it's 0.8, that's a big like.
Oh yeah, if it's 0.8 seconds,
that's a fucking massive jump.
That is insane. That is legitimately.
That's a relatively new game.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. That's actually, I mean...
And that would give me hope for, can you just put modern SSDs in this console?
Yeah.
And it actually does shit to it.
I'm hoping...
Because on PS4s, it kind of does and doesn't do anything.
So far, like these two things. So I guess this you can argue the CPU is interesting. It is interesting that they're using Ryzen on a console. Like that's just...
A relatively new piece of technology.
That's interesting. But the cool thing is ray tracing and the new PCIe 4.0 on a console. I'm hoping what this will do is make shit like that on PC cheaper. Like the fact that they're going to be making
you
this
know
hardware.
Better than me. Because I've heard of people like start looking at podcasts and people talking about this SSD thing. I believe this is like only possible because SSDs in the past couple of years have been dropping in price.
Yes,
massively.
Oh, totally. Well, because it used to be the thing where it's like, do you want to spend $50 on one? It's still kind of this, actually. There's a thing with SSDs, which is frustrating.
Yeah, explain this to me.
$50 for a 1 terabyte hard drive, like 7,200 RPM hard drive, 1 terabyte, or you can get like a 256 gigabyte SSD for $50. It's like such a massive like disparity between the prices of things.
So
like,
they've gone kind of the way of like SD card storage.
Yeah. Well, but that being said, it used to be where $50 would only get you 128 gig. So it's starting to come down a little bit, but it's still like 256 compared to 1 terabyte. Like it's so for the same price. Like it's such a massive. It's just SSDs they're just harder to make, and so they're more expensive. And it's not.
Yeah, because you're right. Because anything above
down.
above 1 terabyte is a much bigger like price increase.
Yeah, but that's why I would say one terabyte is an easy base.
Modern console, like my modern PS4, well, it's like the old model. Mm-hmm. Its hard drive space is 1 terabyte.
Yeah, which is what you
which is least. Not a lot.
No, it's like minimum.
Like I think 200 gigs of it is just the OS. Mm-hmm. So I can't fit many games on my console still.
Yeah.
Are we going to have another generation of just you fit like 10 games on your console and you have to delete them all the time?
Yeah, and they're only going to get bigger. Games only get bigger. So
well, we'll be able to compress easier.
Well, you're right. Compression has gotten pretty good lately.
But is that able to be done?
Actually, the best
for the launch of
some of the best compression technology is done on the fucking Switch.
Yes.
Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey is 2.5 gigs. That entire game is 2.5 gigs. It blows my fucking mind.
Because Nintendo engineers are wizards.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're not porting Red Dead 2 to the Switch.
No. Well, that's a
like thick big boy games like that guess what? Are games that I like to play or would like to play more often. I don't buy or I don't play as much because they're so huge.
Mm-hmm. Because how big is Red Dead 2?
Red Dead 2 is infamously huge. It's like over 100 gigs. I think it's like 125 fucking gigs.
Absolute massive.
Before the updates were online and shit.
Yeah.
It was massive. There was memes of like, all right, time to delete half my fucking hard drive.
Yeah.
Let this fucking game even run.
That's stupid.
Like games are huge sometimes.
Yeah. This is
Titanfall 2 was like 20 gigs.
So I'm hoping. So it's cool. That SSD is going to be really fast. I'm hoping it'll also be more storage. It probably won't, just because we haven't. That technology shift hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
The speed is definitely going. Like the speed of the hard drive of the SSDs.
Yeah.
That
Because
technology
pieces
is
have taken
moving.
faster SSDs forever.
Well, the
for games. For games.
NVMe storage thing is
Yes.
fucking. I mean, now that we have NVMe storage, like, so I don't have NVMe on my motherboard because it's a relatively old motherboard. But NVMe storage, like, oh my god, it is the best. It is just it's fast in PCIe. It's just direct SSD to computer. Like, there's no middleman, anything. It's a storage and then computer reading the storage. There's no middle thing. Okay, resolution support. PS5. It's not going to be called PS5. We'll have up to 8K support, presumably including 4K. That's dumb. Yeah.
Okay. Is 8K a thing?
Yes.
How much so is 8K a thing?
It's not, but it also exists. Like 8K.
It's just like you can
some,
buy the stupid like expensive TVs and monitors for 8K.
Yeah, but nothing actually reads out 8K at this point.
So it's that. It's what we had when 4K was first being a thing.
Yes. That's why they're putting it on there, just for future proofing, because we'll get there. Like the PS5 saying that like we'll have 8K support. What it means is that like, cool.
They have attempted to build the hardware to let it.
By the time that console is out in people's hands, 8K TVs will probably be at the same price 4K TVs were when they came out. Because 4K TVs at this point
they're relatively affordable.
You can get
for
a TV. You can get a 4K TV for like $400. Like, it's not. It's just, it's not cheap, but I mean $400 for a 4K
for a TV. Yes.
Yeah, it's not bad. What else? Okay, so here's some other really interesting stuff. So confirmed details. Backwards compatibility. This is physical and digital. So that is a very big deal.
Did not confirm what would be exactly backwards compatible. It's assuming PS4 at the minimum.
It said So this site, every site is saying seemingly all PS4 games,
because there was a rumor. I don't know if we talked about it. The rumor was that this one could do all backwards compatibility, at least in digital form in some cases.
Yeah,
which,
that I believe
I would like to be true.
Yeah,
I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I would settle for what Xbox already does,
where they just kind of every once in a while release a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
because
every month they release like here's 40 new games.
It's because they do the work on all the games to run correctly.
Yes.
Buying PS2 games on the PS4 is usually ass because they don't run correctly, or they're worse than the original versions.
Oh, okay.
Like the PS2 version of Psychonauts, playing it on PS4 is fucking awful.
Got it.
Like it runs poorly. It has visual glitches. A little bit, like it's bad.
Yeah.
Because they don't do the work. It's just thrown on a weird emulator and just go.
Yeah.
Xbox, they do work on. At least they look at the games. They pass them by. They touch them up a little bit. Like there's work done on them.
Yes.
That's what's a bigger deal for those games.
Yeah. Well,
that's why. Like, have you seen Red Dead 1 on like the Xbox One Pro?
I've not.
It's a big fucking visual upgrade. You should look at it just for curiosity's sake. They did work on that game. It looks fantastic.
That's cool.
Like shit like that is the reason that I'm like, I want people to follow Sony to follow Microsoft's footsteps in backwards compatibility.
Yeah. So here's another thing that's really interesting, because we just saw, was it last week, the first discless Xbox One?
Oh yeah, it was officially announced for $250, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And yeah.
So that exists. The PS5 won't be digital only. So there will be, you can put in some sort of physical that says
a disc.
Yeah. Well, they didn't confirm disc. They just said physical media. That just means
it's going to be the fucking Vita cards.
Yeah.
Bringing those back. Maybe we have a ton of these extra ones.
Vita isn't dead.
Vita means life.
Okay, there's some more speculation stuff.
The speculation is that it will launch next year.
And then
that's a rumor, but that's
two more confirmed stuff. The last few confirmed stuff is cloud functionality.
Obviously, because they have to, because PlayStation Plus's selling point is it has cloud saves. Yes. They can't not do that.
Yeah. And then also
everything has cloud saves.
PS5, PSVR. So more.
Well, that's hard to confirm because they put a lot of money into VR, and VR has done very well for them.
The PlayStation VR is really good.
It's it's very good for affordable VR.
It is. Well, it's good affordable VR that functions really well. The UI is not bad.
The biggest upgrade it needs is better motion tracking.
Yes.
Which, if they just they confirmed that you could still use, which is the bigger thing that I'm curious about.
Mm-hmm.
They confirmed you can still use your old hardware.
Yeah, that's
on the new PlayStation platform,
which
is a good thing, because that's like, I bet you they're going to be like on stage like a consumer thing of like, and guess what, everyone, you don't need to buy new things. Like it's like a consumer, like you guys won, we don't need to buy new shit.
Yeah, but
I would imagine they would try to sell you new cameras.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like you don't need to buy a new headset, but you can get new cameras,
which I think is a good middle ground to do with.
Oh, totally. That seems totally fair to me.
And there are some games on PS4 VR that I still would like to touch at some point.
What is the Saber one? Beat Saber?
Well, Beat Saber, I'm gonna play that today on real VR on PC. Nice. So fuck all that shit. I mean, there's like Astrobot. Astrobot was a game that everyone who played it was like, it is like the reason that games that are not just like first-person VR games are worth playing on VR. It's a third-person platformer.
Oh, I've seen this.
People were talking this game up a big deal.
Yeah, this is like a legit video game.
Like, oh, this is like a dead-ass good video game that is in VR that works, that is enhanced because of VR exists.
Yes.
And there are a couple games like that I still want to look at that are only on PS4 consoles.
I'm still not 100%.
It's still like not worth me spending like $250 to get those fucking wands and the headset.
I don't want to turn this to a VR conversation. We'll move on.
Well, I know very little about VR.
Well, my thing is, I'm still in the camp that I think VR is still kind of. I think VR will. I don't think VR will be the future. Like, I still don't think that. But I could be wrong. I'm still open to it.
Tron's the future, baby. You need to all come to that shit.
Yeah, I don't think VR will be as. I see VR dying eventually, but just because it's so like, I don't know.
Someone hasn't played fucking VR chat in VR yet.
Fuck you.
That shit is the future.
Fuck you. All right. So that was the PS5 stuff. Like I said, everything else is rumored. Everything we just said is confirmed. Everything else is rumors. So
it launching next year thing does make sense with the whole like AK future proofing.
Yeah, maybe.
And them being so quiet until right now about this console, like publicly at least.
Mm-hmm.
There's been the past year, there's been a lot of rumors about this new console. Like a lot.
Oh my god, yes.
And Microsoft.
The last like 2 years, we've been seeing a little bit of stuff, but this last year especially.
Yeah, been a lot of like more seemingly reliable sources.
It's time for new consoles. People are feeling like it's
the fever. New generation fever.
Well, people feel like it's too early. I've seen that, but you have to remember the last gen was really fucking long.
Well, also it's really fucking late.
Yeah,
it was like what, almost a decade.
Yeah,
it was a long generation with a long tail.
Yeah,
end.
and so that's why this one feels like it's short. If the new consoles start coming out next year, it will feel like this last generation was really short, only because of the context of the last one. If you look before,
or even
prior to
this year with Xbox new console, it could
maybe.
They've been so quiet, it could launch something this year.
Well, we won't know until E3. So we probably won't be seeing
or maybe beforehand.
What, announcing?
They can announce it before E3. They can just have like a thing like, hey, look at this console. We'll show off games at E3.
I think it'd be smarter for them to show off everything at E3.
It is for the Xbox One. That was a failure because that was the media thing, but they announced the Xbox One before E3. They could do it again.
You're right.
And Sony can announce this thing whenever the fuck they want because they have their state of plays.
Yeah.
It was really not great, but they can just do whatever the fuck they want at this point.
Well, I mean, if they want to make their state of play thing like actually.
Hell, this interview came out of nowhere.
Oh, totally. I was so surprised by this. Because when I first
and it was more like giving specs like this, that's showing off the console.
Yeah,
is not a thing that I was expecting.
Hey, Andres, when you first saw this headline, were you like me, where you saw that like that's a rumor?
I thought it was like someone like overheard it and was like leaking to it like to Variety or whatever.
Yeah, I did not believe it. I did not believe that.
But I heard Mark Cerny like, oh no, Mark Cerny, that's legit.
Yeah, yes. Well, because
Mark Cerny's like there, dude. Well,
that's why I was curious when I first saw it because I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is this not this camp? So that's why I needed to look into it because I was like, this seems. So this stuff doesn't happen like this early. I feel like that's why. So maybe you're right. I don't know. Next year, it'll probably be next year.
I'd imagine earliest next year for the Sony console, just logistics wise.
Yeah.
Because mainly because Sony still has big games coming out. Well, that's the thing. They're not announced for a date yet. They have two big games. Well, they have a couple games. They have Days Gone, which is coming out soon.
People care about that?
Not really. It's not really looking like the best.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima, which still has no release date, which is that Insomniac Games samurai game, open world samurai game. They have that like what is it? That like, graffiti game that was like delayed till this year. Like they still have a couple things coming out for this console, and well, it is, and also it's confirmed that Death Stranding is going to be a cross-platform game at this point.
Yeah,
because it's so late.
Oh yeah,
but will it come out this year and then like just come out for new consoles next year?
It's probably
like Last of Us did.
Oh,
Last of Us was a big game that came out, and then the PS4 came out next year, and they just release a better version for it on PS4 the year after.
Yeah, I can see something like that happening. That would make sense.
Death Stranding is a big game because Kojima is on it, and people worship him like he's God's gift to gaming.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm curious about the PS5 stuff. I'm hoping it's cool. I'd say I would like to get a console. Like that'd be cool. Like I'd like
you own a console, you silly fool.
Well, I would like to get like I know what you mean.
A real console.
I'm not saying the Switch isn't a real console.
It's a fake gamer console for fake gamers.
You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying though. Like a
console with some meat on its bones.
Yes, and the reason I didn't get a PS4 was not because I have a PC, I don't give a fuck. It's more of just like I have nothing. There are like 2 games that on the PS4 that I'm interested in playing.
In buying a console. Yeah, that's you're being a reasonable consumer.
Oh yeah. If I'm not interested in what the platform can offer me outside of what my PC can do, like it's like cool. I'd be cool to want to play The Last of Us.
Because your PC at the moment does not have HD Rumble. That's why you bought a Switch, right?
Yeah.
You wanted to feel that milk in your hand when you played Switch.
The reason I got a Switch was because of the IR sensor.
Fucking Hey, it's actually pretty good. So
It is really cool.
that's the reason I want them to fucking port Galaxy 1 and 2. God damn it.
Yeah.
And Skyward Sword.
Sure.
Even though I don't like that game very much.
It just
Because I want to try Skyward Sword with like them to like to give it the Wind Waker treatment of like, let's cut out some of the bad part of this game.
Yeah,
cut out the backtracking.
That'd be cool. Okay, let's move on to
Because my favorite Zelda in it. I'm not
All
even
right.
kidding. My favorite Zelda design is in that game.
in
Skyward Sword.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like her nose and dress.
Fair enough.
I like her prominent nose and braids.
All
I
right.
like them a lot.
I need you to talk about the Minecraft movie.
Oh yeah, because I talk about it every year because people forget that it was announced when Lego Movie 1 was fucking announced. When it was finished in production.
Yeah.
It is slated for 2022,
Okay.
which is fucking wild.
Can't wait for 2020. That's
Yeah. So
Minecraft won't be
I think
dead
that
by
was,
then.
like 2 years ago. You know Mac?
The system?
No, from Always Sunny.
Oh, Rob McElhaney.
Yeah. He was going to direct this thing for a long time, but he's as of the moment dropped out.
Quick pause. I found out he is in the season premiere of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
He's an extra.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
and I wanted to look at it, just be like, I want to see my man.
Yeah. Spoiler, he dies. He's
Well,
right.
doesn't every guest die or does not matter?
Pretty much. Actually, Ed Sheeran.
Is that kind of the joke?
the Ed Sheeran
People were
guest-
so mad about that shit.
Well, that's funny is because
Not
they
the death that Ed Sheeran was even in Game of Thrones for
Yeah.
some reason. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they-
he's popular. I thought people liked him.
more spoilers. They seem to have killed him
Again,
after the fact. No, because he wasn't dead
they
when we saw
sodomized-
him.
They
But
sodomized him in
men-
hell.
Cool. What they mentioned, that Eddie boy, with the ginger, his face got ripped off.
Do they say the word the ginger?
They do say ginger.
Is that like a race thing in Game of Thrones? A ginger's a race?
Sure.
Why do you? The way he said, I was like, should I tell him?
I don't know.
Like it's like a big spoiler. Like the White
Yeah,
Walkers
yeah,
are
yeah.
like fucking redheads. That's why they're so angry.
yeah,
That's why they're all bald.
I have inside information for the ending of Game of Thrones, and it involves gingers. It also involves Arya. All right, so, fucking Minecraft. Rob McElhaney.
Directorial duties now lie with Peter Sollett of Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist fame.
Excuse me?
That's the director for
What
the
is
Minecraft
that?
movie. Oh, you never heard of this fucking movie?
No.
Yeah, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I remember this fucking movie. It came out a while ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's still not a lot of details, but it has a new director and it will come out in 2022. That's the plan.
But the reason I laugh at
I think it'll be a blockbuster.
really, the reason I laugh about
Block. Minecraft.
you can go fucking leave this podcast. You're fired. So the reason I'm laughing at the 2022 thing is because Minecraft. Okay,
It's back, baby. Serving bigger and better than ever.
That's the thing. It's hard to say it's
No
dead.
joke. It's actually a weird thing in
Yeah,
gamer culture.
It's weird.
But it became the thing of like Minecraft was a big fucking deal, and then it was that's the game for babies.
Yeah.
Then that was a game for like weirdos.
And
For
then-
some reason, I don't know why this perception happened, which made no sense. All it came from just like nonsense. Well, it came from like YouTube videos, I guess, of like kids having fun, people being mad that kids were having fun in a video game.
Yeah, how dare
because
they?
people are shitty.
It's a modern Fortnite thing.
It's like, oh, they're role playing high school in a fucking server. Leave them alone. They're having fun. Let them
Yeah.
be weird. Fucking fuck people. But
how dare kids have fun?
But it's a comeback where it's like, actually, Minecraft is like a really fucking good game. Again, in like the culture of gaming. It's like, no, Minecraft is a fucking good ass game. Again, like it came back.
Yeah, at this point, I have no ill will for Minecraft. I'm tired of it.
I've never had
back.
ill will for Minecraft. I just never enjoyed it that much as a video game.
Yeah. I used to play the shit out of that game.
But it's a cool ass game.
Yeah.
People building fucking TV shows in that game.
That being said, in 2022, do you think people will give a shit about Minecraft? Really?
Angry Birds is my proof of this. That movie was announced in like 2010. Came like in 2015. Did very well.
It hurts.
This has happened before, and I follow animated movies very closely all the time.
I know.
They get announced a lot. Hey, this Dora movie was announced years ago.
Was it?
Yeah. Because movies, you work in fucking media. You know how long things take to
No,
get made.
I know that. I just didn't know the door. I don't remember the announcement of this. That's why.
Yeah, Dora was announced a long fucking time ago. The Kim Possible thing was like announced not too long ago. Before the trailer came out that someone made a very funny parody of.
All right. So Minecraft 2022.
Wait, you have a smartwatch, right?
I do.
Have you ever put any of the dumb TV show shit on your smartwatch?
What do you
or are you
mean?
too cool to not put like Power Rangers or Kim Possible shit on your smartwatch?
No, I don't do that. I
You're
make my
fuck.
smartwatch look like a
What
watch.
a waste of money.
What a
Fuck
waste of
you. Give
$300.
it to me.
Yeah. All right. I want to talk. We got to talk about this fucking piece of garbage. Weird. What the hell is this Capcom fucking?
Capcom, what are you doing?
Oh, it looks. Everything about it. Everything about. You have it pulled
I
up, right?
thought it was fake.
Same. Total same.
Because the teaser for it was like, oh, they're gonna release like remember how they had like on a Switch they had like the beat 'em up bundle?
Yes.
So we're gonna like another one of those because they were teasing like AVP and like Captain Commando. I was like, oh yeah, cool, we're gonna get one of those. I'm down, mainly because AVP is the best shit ever.
Okay.
And then out of fucking nowhere, literally nobody asked for this.
Nope.
Here comes the Capcom Home Arcade plug and play device. Now, one for context, you need to see a photo of this thing.
Yes.
It is a...
Type in Capcom plug and play right now into your computer or phone device.
It is a plug and play device that is two essentially like arcade sticks.
Yeah. With
attached together in the shape and look of the fucking Capcom logo. What? Why? Who? When?
Dude,
why?
This is the most early 2000s thing I've ever seen.
It's the most Capcom.
It is dude,
dumb shit.
I feel like this was released in 2003. I feel like Capcom released in 2003, forgot about it, or like they made it in 2003 and they're like, "Oh shit, we forgot to release this. We'll put it out now, I guess." Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like that.
It is a bizarre misstep in current Capcom because Cap God is back.
Oh, totally.
He's making another one with fucking bangers of games.
Yes.
And then this shit comes out.
It's like, oh yeah, I forgot.
And I'm like, all right, Capcom has done dumb shit. I have to remember. Dial it back. Capcom does dumb shit.
This is why I love Capcom, though. It's because of this.
I love and hate Capcom so much.
Yeah, it's because of this.
They're my least favorite company.
Yes.
Because they hold so many IPs that are near and dear to my everything.
Yes.
And then also they make this shit. Okay, so it was announced in Europe for like 230 euros.
Okay.
Which in in real money,
$300
in USD in real money,
like $300,
like $250, $300 probably, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
With only 16 games on it. And do
much money.
Do you know why it's so expensive?
No.
Because they're actually using good parts.
Okay.
They're using really good parts.
Like quality sticks.
Like quality stick parts and buttons.
Cool.
But it's only 16 games.
Yeah, what games?
And okay, there are some good ones and some like, what?
Yeah.
There's one that actually hasn't been released in like over 20 years.
Cool.
1944. You have to. They always do it.
Yeah, 1944 is good. So
it's fine. I don't love it as much as Capcom. I still think people love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because I've owned this thing on like 5 different fucking consoles now.
Yeah, yeah.
I've owned it on my PSP, my PS2. I've played it a billion times.
Yeah, yeah.
The big fucking one, Alien vs. Predator.
Yeah, I've never played.
This game is incredible.
Never played.
Has one of my favorite female Capcom characters in history. Has never been able to be played outside of arcades until now. Fucking awesome. This game is great.
Let me look at this.
Alien vs. Predator Capcom. It's like from the 90s. It is an amazing beat 'em up that they made. Armored Warriors, which I'm not familiar with. Capcom Sports Club, which I'm like, who? Why? A Captain Commando, you have to. It's a classic. Not my favorite beat 'em up, but it's good enough for what it was. It's like a legacy game. Cyberbots, which is a fucking weird pick. Darkstalkers, the first one.
The original Darkstalkers.
I love Darkstalkers. Only the first one? The one that doesn't play too good?
Yeah, why not?
Not even 1 and 3? Just 1, huh? All right, I see you. Echo Fighters, a fucking weird pick as well. Final Fight 1, which, hey, good game.
Yeah.
I don't like it as much as Streets of Rage, but whatever. Ghouls and Ghosts, good ass pick. Giga Wing,
oh yeah,
good pick. Meta Man the Power Battle, no clue.
What the fuck is Meta
Pro Gear, no clue.
Meta Man the Power Battle.
Oh wait, no, I think is Meta Man. I think it's a typo. This might be the one I was thinking of. This is the one that has been released. This is the Mega Man.
Mega Man. Yes.
This is the Mega Man Boss Rush arcade game.
Yes.
Which has not been released in over 22 years.
Yes.
Which this one is cool. I actually have played this before.
Yeah.
But I haven't touched it in so long, and it was so fucking cool.
Yeah, I remember when
last time I played it, I was in a swap meets. It was near an MVC1 machine. And I was like, man, this game's fucking hard.
Yeah, I legitimately.
But I love how this game looks visually.
This game. I remember playing it too. I remember loving it. I don't know
fucking
but
cool.
I don't know if it's good.
It's just a boss rush game.
Yeah.
Which, hey, that's the part I like about Mega Man games the most.
Yeah. So just skip all the whatever. Cool.
Because they're like remixed versions of like old fights, like Hard Man and all that, and Cut Man. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting and Turbo.
Obviously.
Which I would just pick OG Street SF2 and then Hyper Fighting or like one of those. I don't know. It's a weird pick, but they always do Street Fighter because it has like 7 versions or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then the arcade version of Strider, which is a good ass game.
The arcade version of what? Of what?
Arcade version of Strider.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's weird. 16 games for fucking
only
$300.
No way to add more for free.
No.
And that's it.
I love. Okay, so
and they're stuck together. If you want to play this game with another human being, which is its whole selling point,
you have
to sit fucking crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. So look.
Why?
So this is really. Think about it like this. we have all of these.
But if you're curious why it's so expensive, it's because they're using 8-way gates. That's not. It's mainly because they're using Sanwa parts.
Okay.
Sanwa sticks. They're good. They're good parts.
Okay.
I vouch for them. They're good parts.
So here you have to remember this. Think about we're in the current times of releasing all these boutique consoles. You know, this mini version of everything, and this is Capcom thinking, well, we got to do that too.
Well, I think they're honestly copying the Neo Geo one, which came out recently, and Sega's releasing. They were going to release a Genesis collection of games, and they found out. Well, thank God. People yelled and went, "Hey, this company's making shitty versions of your stuff forever. Don't use them." And they went, "Okay," and they redid them.
Oh yeah, I saw.
It's coming out this year, and they've announced some more games. And the game looks pretty fucking hot. So yeah, sure, Capcom do this. Why not? Why like this?
I don't know.
Why would you do this?
So what you're saying is you're not going to buy it.
I didn't say that.
Oh fuck you!
I didn't say I was going to buy it.
Oh my god!
I will wait until someone goes, guys, I got it open.
Okay.
And that's when I'll think about it.
Oh man, that's really funny.
I'm too stupid to do Raspberry Pi shit. I almost bought a PS Classic for $30.
Oh yeah,
because it's open.
And
that's enough.
Yeah.
Because someone spread that asshole open and put all those good games on it instead.
Yeah.
And the good correct versions that run at a good frame rate.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm thinking about that too, but
I have
a
the same
PC,
time,
so
if I want to play it by myself, which I probably will be doing, I have to hold that fucking thing on my lap like a madman.
Yeah. It'll feel good.
No, it won't.
No.
I'm holding two arcade sticks.
Fucking
attached together like fucking
What will feel
twins.
good are the buttons and the stick, but everything else.
I can just build a fucking arcade stick and play it on fucking MAME on my computer that I don't have.
I know. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. Fucking.
But it's got AVP on it.
God damn it.
It's got good buttons.
Whatever.
Fuck.
Yeah. This is not a hard choice.
I'm going to watch people mod the fuck out of this thing when it comes out in October.
Cut it in half.
That's the thing I want to see people do first and make it work correctly.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't attached to the hip like this, I would think about it way more.
Maybe. Yeah.
Not for the fucking price at first, but
yeah, the price and design. So like half of the thing, more than half of what the thing is.
If it was just half, if it was half price and half the stick, I'd maybe think about it.
If it was half price,
even then, half price is still too much money. I would still think about it.
Totally. Yeah.
And I wish it just said cap, and the one said com. And you had to buy both.
You know what? That would be cool.
That would be fucking. That would be. Oh, that's some dumbass shit. I'm down.
That's some dumb, awesome.
Hey, bro, bring your com over. I'll bring my cap. That'd be some dope. It reminds me. Brings me back to the era of people modding their DSs to have like the top screen is black, the bottom screen is white.
Oh yeah.
I want that shit back for like dumb arcade.
I want two
novelty.
caps. Cap. Com. I want it. All right.
It's so ugly.
But it's
also really well designed for the like. It's fucked up. The thing is fucked up. It's like a quality product that is like way overpriced with not good quality in it.
All right. Let's talk about
AVP so much.
So Mortal Kombat.
Shout out to Mortal Kombat 11 trailer mainly because they went, oh, this is the fan service game. The trailer is actually really well cut. They remixed the Mortal Kombat theme.
Cool.
It's the best theme ever. Okay. It has been so good that no one has dared to touch it.
Yeah.
And they did. It's pretty all right.
Okay.
Do you not understand how good the Mortal Kombat theme is?
It's fine.
Oh, fuck you. It is not just fine. It is a classic song. It's been so good it's never been touched.
Well,
Neither do I. I don't love Mortal Kombat from my childhood or anything. I hated Mortal Kombat most of my life.
Yeah.
That theme song is still like one of the best things ever fucking made.
Fair enough.
It's fucking awesome.
It's pretty good.
And they had someone had the balls to go, we're going to remix it. And the remix wasn't terrible.
Wow.
So shouts out to you, whoever did that.
Cool.
For that actual pretty good ass trailer. Also, Cyrax is in it.
I have
in
not.
Story mode.
I have not looked at any of this game really.
Numbleina in it, and I cry.
Are you gonna get it?
I'm gonna get it at some point.
Are you gonna get it on your Switch?
No.
Okay.
What am I, stupid brains?
It's coming out on the Switch.
Everyone's gonna be playing it on PS4 on my monkey brain. I'm gonna dare to play this game online at all. I'm gonna play it on PS4. PC's gonna die because they always do.
Fighting games don't work on PC.
No, they work. Sometimes they work really good, but nobody plays them there.
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't.
Unless
they function.
Unless you're playing them on an emulator and you're doing it through NetPlay.
Yeah.
Like the JoJo fighting game or like weird shit like that. Or Skullgirls.
Or the Naruto games are pretty good.
No, I mean like a player base existing.
Oh, okay.
They don't. You remember how bad the MKX port on PC was and still is.
I had it.
It's bad.
It's very bad.
Very no bueno.
Yeah. You unplug if a controller unplugs, like you just cannot. No more inputs. No more input for you.
It's fucking crazy how bad that port is.
By the way, I still love the PC fighting thing. I used to do this as a kid, or just PC game in general. Because I love this about PC fighting games that they still do this, where you can play with the keyboard, but you can split the keyboard in half. So where one person plays on one side, the other person plays the other.
Because they know.
I love that.
They know someone still wants it.
Yeah, it's the worst possible way to play. I'd rather play on a single Joy-Con. But
also, I have good memories of playing Flash game multiplayer with like my cousins and friends on a fucking shitty ass Dell keyboard.
By the way, I believe you can still do that with Lego games.
You do that with
on
Cuphead?
the PC. No.
Same keyboard co-op.
You know what? That'd be cool on Cuphead.
I'd fucking choke a bitch.
I'd love that.
I can't imagine playing Cuphead with another human being.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't imagine doing it.
You want to do it right after this?
No.
Oh, man.
You don't share my brain.
Yeah.
And I will not revive you.
It's not even that hard.
I will not revive you.
One of the easiest.
You die and I live? Or we have a chance of both of us dying? Fuck that.
Fair. All right.
Also,
okay.
that screen space is so small. There's like so much shit going on. I would
actually, my TV's dead. My TV died the other day. The backlight just gave up on me.
R.I.P.
I was playing. What was I playing? I think I was playing Cuphead. And
Cuphead killed your TV.
Yeah, Cuphead.
Not clickbait?
Question mark?
You give yourself like giant eyes in the thumbnail?
Yes. Okay, let's talk about the Walking Dead collection because I'm curious about this.
Yeah, they recently announced they're going to have The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series Edition for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
The Dead Company Definitive Edition.
Yeah, because it's Skybound Games because they own the rights to all these games now. Exclusive to Skybound Insiders, what the fuck that is.
I don't know.
For a limited time. Pre-orders are going up on April 19th, run until May 31st until they're sold out because it's a physical thing. It comes with every Walking Dead Telltale game, which would be
1, 2.
What is it? It's season 1, season 2, the Michelin one, the 400 Days, season 3. I think that's everything.
Is there season 4?
No.
Okay.
There's season 1, 2, 3, like 2 spinoff seasons. I think another spinoff season.
Here. Oh no, these are episodes. Never mind. I don't know. I was hoping I'd just find a list, and I did not. So, no.
Yeah, and no, excuse me. It is 4 seasons. It was all 4 seasons, 400 Days, and the Michonne exclusive.
Got it.
Game.
So all of it for how much?
There's 3. So the first one is the Protector Pack for $100.
I'm out.
Which gives you a School for Troubled Youth shirt, Clementine and Lee pins, Kenny's cap, Clementine nesting dolls, and a Disco Broccoli plush. The Guardian Pack for $250 US.
I'm so out.
Packed in a box with golden stamp signatures from the Still Not Bitten team. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know.
Includes all the items from the previous edition, plus Clementine and Lee figures, and a Clementine art print from comic book artist Eric. That's all. That's how it ends. And the signature pack for $350 motherfucking US dollars.
Comes
in a signature box. Includes a hand-signed art print from the team, signed from the team. A voiceover artist and the creator of Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman, is signing it as well. Also, everything from the other editions, and it's 100. Only 100 are available. Now, this is a weird video game collector's edition thing. The big thing about it, everyone's going, "Wait, what the fuck? Who's the money going to?"
This is what I'm saying. Here's what this feels like. This feels like Skybound Barry, or what's it called?
Like, this is not Skybound's fault, by the way. They just bought the rights to these games to exist. So it is not all their fault.
No, but this is what it feels like. It feels like they dug up the corpse of this dead body.
Get it? Because Walking Dead.
Took all of their jewels and is selling it. Taking all of the jewelry on that dead body and is selling it to you for $350.
Went to the tomb, and then shat on the mummy is what you're saying what they did?
Yeah, and then they're selling what they dug up for money.
Like, it feels that way, but I get what they're doing because this would have happened if Telltale didn't explode because it was shitty management.
Yeah.
Like, sure, selling every copy of the game in one big bundle when it was all done, that makes sense.
Yeah,
sure,
totally.
That's reasonable. I would pay for that.
Who get the money?
That's the thing. That's not. It's business. I get it. That's not Skybound's job.
No.
Now it'd be really nice if they would go, "Hey, some of these money coming from this will go and help people." That's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
In reality, that's not happening.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's just not the thing with it. And
fuck video games.
I only have love for the first Walking Dead season.
It was
that
fun,
thing
I guess.
Is still incredible to me.
I didn't like it that much, but I get it. I think
it's still really well done.
Yeah, it is.
Except for the performance of that video game,
for sure. It's objectively good. Like, it's an objectively good story. I didn't have fun, but whatever.
It's one of the few games I'm like, oh, that was well written.
Yeah.
For the plot holes that it does still have, and the earliest thing of like, your decisions sometimes are fake.
Yes.
What it pulls out of you as an experience, I think is still really well done.
Mm-hmm.
A few things will leave me as some of those moments.
Well,
in the
Telltale games, I feel like that
there was an up and down on them.
Well, that was the one that got.
Well, that was one that made them That was one that blew them up.
Yes,
so that's the facts of it.
Well, because the Wolfmongers was first.
No,
right? Or
no, big wrong.
It was before that.
Well, they gotten licenses before for like Back to the Future,
but it was before.
Sam and Max.
I'm saying, but it was before. Like that was
their one big hit.
Yes.
There are other games that got like Jurassic. They did Jurassic Park. They did fine. Walking Dead was one that everyone went, holy shit, look at this thing. It became a media sensation.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say.
It became a thing for YouTube, which mattered, which also kind of possibly maybe killed sales later on.
Oh, totally.
The media for Twitter, people like talking about what choices they made. It was a really cool thing to experience in the fervor of it all. Yes. I didn't experience it that way. I played it after it was all said and done. Like I was not involved in the hype for it. I played it way after it was done, and it was fucking great.
Yeah. Whatever, man. Fuck video games. Like, I mean, I like video games, but also like fuck the industry. Like, just because this is just reminds me of how shitty this whole situation is still.
Bang the gong for the people in the industry of fans of it going, unions, question mark?
Yeah.
For like a billionth time?
Yeah, maybe. I don't like unions. I talk about this forever, but I don't like unions. But maybe something. Maybe something.
This is a result of just like, you got to sell a product. People own it. They want to sell it. It's business. I get it, but it's a fucking weird look, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a weird fucking look.
Oh man. All right. Well, we're at an hour. This has been fun. I have nothing else to say. So bye.
Fuck spring.